The Tallboy Experience.
Hey, we're live on the red carpet at the Trumpet Awards, and I'm with Dr. Benjamin. How you doing today?
Doing good.
Trumpet Awards, what does it mean to you?
Well, it means it's important that we see African Americans in particular who've contributed to our society, who are doing good things, can be role models, particularly with Dr. Valerie Montgomery Rice, who's the first female president of a medical school in the entire United States, and from my alma mater, Morehouse School of Medicine. It's very inspiring, and I hope young girls, young guys will say that they can do that too, and they can be doctors.
I was going to ask you, she's that first person, she graduated from Harvard, and to see the works that she's done, what does that mean to you?
Well, as former Surgeon General, I am so proud to have been a part of the school that she is now representing and as our president, so I'm really proud of her. And she's a great friend, but more importantly, it's what we can achieve if we just study, do work well, and we can contribute back to our society.
Can you tell us what that defining moment was for you to go into the career path that you ran?
Well, for me, I'm from a small town, and I didn't see a black doctor till I was in college. And so it was important to start to see role models, to start to understand that I can do this too. And I'm a doctor in a small town, and every patient I see is important. And they, especially the little kids, they can do it as well.
Dr. Benjamin, she's going to be presenting for Dr. Valerie Montgomery Rice. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
What does this mean for you to win this Trumpet Award?
You know, when you are recognized in this manner, what it really does do is validate the work that you've been doing. Many of us do our work and we don't expect to get these type of accolades, but when we are fortunate enough to receive them, it reminds us that people see us. And the fact that people see us really invigorates us to do more. For me, it's about how do I continue to use my wisdom, my understanding, my platform to educate and train this next generation. And this is going to give me a little bit more energy to keep going.
Now you have, you're the first African American woman to have this prestigious honor of being the president or dean of Morehouse. What advice would you like to give to people that are trying to follow your footsteps?
You know, first of all, I think you got to be focused. One of the things that even though I didn't start out wanting to be a doctor, I was always a good student. I always played by the rules. And I was committed to education because I knew that education was going to be the equalizer for me. And so what I did, even though I started out in chemical engineering, when I recognized I didn't want to be an engineer, I recognized I was prepared though to be whatever I wanted to be. And I wasn't afraid to take the risk of applying to medical school. And so what I would say to young people is be focused, be committed, and don't be afraid to take risk.
Dr. Rice, when we last talked to you, you were taking the helm of Morehouse Medical School.
Yes.
And we posted it on our website, great action on it, a lot of activity.
Yeah.
How would you describe the work that you've done so far? How big of a task has it been?
It's been a great task. You know, it's been big, but it's been a lot of fun because I've had so much support in this city, in the state, in the country, and even in the world. People like Dr. Regina Benjamin, who is a graduate of Morehouse School of Medicine, the former Surgeon General, has been beside me all the way. And she, I believe, is very proud to see me in this position, and she has shown that by dedicating her time and her energy to continue to support the efforts and really having a voice out there to make sure that what we do at Morehouse School of Medicine stays relevant. Training primary care providers, working toward the elimination of health disparities and accelerating health equity. That's what she's been about, and that's what we are about at Morehouse School of Medicine.
If I might ask Dr. Benjamin a question, she talks about the importance of such education remaining relevant. I mean, how true is that?
It's extremely relevant. But I'd like to say one thing first, just to say how proud I am of Dr. Montgomery Rice. She's not only the first female president of Morehouse School of Medicine, she's the first female president of any medical school in this country, standalone medical school. And that is a historic. So we're extremely proud of her. And her platform of prevention is what I'm all about. I learned it at Morehouse. I got my start there. It gave me a great foundation. And to see Dr. Montgomery Rice now take the helm of it is just watching this institution grow. I was in the second class, and we didn't even have a building. We were in Morehouse College. So it's just watching the school grow, and for her to take the helm of it really shows what we can do as a community. You know, Morehouse School of Medicine started in Atlanta by a group of leaders that said we can do this. And now we've done it, and now she's taken it even to the next step, to the higher heights than we ever imagined. And her platform of prevention and keeping people healthy and wellness is what we need so much in our community.
Think big, think tall boy.